Okay, let's try this shit again. Now it says it's fucking Warhammer Wednesdays, not fucking Storytime Sunday. Ugh. But I'm gonna be starting a new character. I need to start a Mechanicus Adeptus. Crusader, Sector. Tech Adept. I should have the fucking Battle Sister. I have it on PC. Adept Sector, Adept Dominus, Adept Scitarius. I'll try the Dominus. Do the Empyrean Echoes. I like now, though, that they... It's the 41st millennium, and there's no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides of the xenos race. And I can't read it fast enough. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war. They are the judges and the executioners.
I'm an Inquisitor of the Imperium, and I seek the truth in the darkness of the Caligari Sector. I understand the significance of knowledge as a former adept of the cult Mechanicus, the keepers of technology. Although I have followed my true calling and did not become a tech priest, I haven't abandoned their approach. I hunt for secrets and rip them from the galaxy if I must. My most important investigation is drawing to a close. I have dedicated years to finding the technological marvels of Uther Tiberius. That legendary Inquisitor was excommunicated millennia ago. He is still remembered in the sector as a visionary and a madman. For a long time, I have been stumbling in the dark, but my relentless data hunt has thrown up some promising leads. I have sent out my most loyal retainers to investigate. Their assignment was to locate an ancient research facility. That is a low-risk task. I will be heading down to the planet.
Isn't
The
that
mission evidently requires my personal involvement.
what? It's saying he was in. The fuck? Did he actually get in Discord and then fucking leave?
Void Ship Control Unit 11 Kappa. I requested transport to the last known coordinates of my retinue. What is this place?
Clarification. You have reached the closest accessible location to your biovassals. Target zone is under quarantine protocols.
Deficient analysis on account of a previous Tyranid infestation. The entire world is
Jump
under
in there in case
standard
he jumps
Imperial
back in.
quarantine. But my inquisitorial decree nullifies the order.
Complementary data. This area is under Code Vermilion lockdown to vehicular access. Machine spirits are forbidden, and therefore unable to enter the marked zone.
Curious.
Hey Pat, how's it
This must be
going?
a Cult Mechanicus ward. I will proceed on foot then. Exload me the coordinates.
Have fun taking that dump and shower. Just as long as you're not taking that dump in the shower.
Warning. Hostile bioforms detected.
Finally, I've been waiting to engage Tyranid organisms for a long time.
Affirmation required. Are you sure you want to proceed without backup?
Positive. Area clear. Add a secondary rumination snippet to the mission logs.
Pending. Proceed.
I've observed unusual levels of xenos activity. All Tyranid organisms are bound to the sentience of their respective High Fleet. But the High Fleet that attacked this subsector was annihilated
This is
centuries
different.
ago. This phenomenon requires additional research.
Recorded. Do you require any emotional subtext as digital marginalia? Confusion, terror, or elation?
If that was a subtle jab at my unmodified behavioral patterns, you are risking the mechanical lobotomy.
Comment retracted, Inquisitor.
I have never played this character. the world is started on is different. You gotta love it when the plasma just disintegrates one. You get that disintegration hit. Always explore the maps. Especially if you get lucky and find a fucking a contraband servo skull. When you find one of them, definitely take it out. Usually they got some good shit. Noise. also doesn't hurt to kill everything here, too. Clearing the area of all the baddies. It's just farming XP. Why fucking... Get some fresh ones. Wrong button. Ooh. Okay, the gun almost overheated on that one. Need to find one. Well, if I'm going to keep with plasma, I'm going to have to find one that doesn't have a fast overheat. say, I thought there was a second one. Here's another chest. Oh.
You are approaching the location of the last transmission. No life signs detected.
Log me a new priority task. Obtaining a new retinue.
I am manifesting envy. Your bio-vassals must have already been rewarded with blessed oblivion.
I see that there is still much work to do on your self-deprecation filters.
Self-deprecation filters. Gives me some good shit. And I could actually check right now and equip whatever I have if it didn't already equip. Oops. Yes. That's a good one. Especially, I mean, it is next better than the purple. There. You. I don't know why that. Oh, it's a level 3. And that's it. This was supposed to be a simple reconnaissance expedition. I wonder if the Inquisitor was aware he was sending us, where he was sending us. Cabal is a dead world, but it is still harboring some kind of life. Although I only dare to use the word hesitantly with regard to these creatures. Their first attack was totally unexpected. We immediately lost half of the expedition members. We tried to set up a defensive perimeter around the camp, but we were simply not prepared for these monsters. We cannot fight our way out of here. Still, we have a sacred duty, and we continue our mission in the short periods of calm. We have found the entrance to the underground research sanctum. I refuse to enter without the Inquisitor in charge, as it is clearly a sanctified cult mechanicus. Tech Shrine, and a very ancient one. The coordinates are stored on this slate I have transmitted our emergency call to the Inquisitor. Now we wait and pray.
Operator, I've discovered the remnants of my expedition. My retinue perished while locating the entrance to a high-security research sanctum that must hold the key to my investigation. The sacrifice of my team was a gift to the Emperor, and will be respectfully logged.
Observation. The notes contain coordinates to 2 Cult Mechanicus fortifications in the area.
Shit, the dropship looks like it's still good. Should port a team down to fucking retrieve it.
The quarantine records radically downplayed the immensity of the xenos threat.
Assessment. This mission would have warranted a larger expeditionary force.
My retinue was only following I'm ready to enter the vault now.
Oops, I didn't mean to move forward.
Recalibration and organic rejuvenation is advised before entering.
A logical proposition.
Oops, wrong button. Voltic X beta passive. Alright. I think I did things right.
The location seems mostly intact, but first I must restore the power. Where is the generator room?
Accessing the blueprints through the new sphere as we speak.
Send me the coordinates.
I like how it just destroys.
Reporting in. Data dissection of the archives has been unsuccessful. All records of the vault have been deleted.
That only confirms my suspicion. Expands records. Special lockdown on a world under Adeptus Mechanicus jurisdiction. This place has secrets. The tenacity of these creatures is astonishing. According to the records, the Adeptus Mechanicus purged this world decades ago, and all they managed to do is to force them underground.
Trying to lure them, but okay.
This is a vast facility. Leaving resource of such magnitude on a quarantined planet is uncommon for the Adeptus Mechanicus.
A logical observation. According to my data excavations, the Fabricator General of Forge World Thule requested permission for reclamation expeditions several times. The Inquisition denied the request repeatedly, without any formal explanation. Didn't even see what I was hung up on right there until the story.
Power has been restored. Now the entire facility is accessible. My next task is to find out how this sanctum was connected to the mysterious research of Uther Tiberius.
Reminder. Tyrannid life forms consume all biological material in order to reproduce.
Indeed. This is why I need to locate the main data vault to find clues.
Moral. Steel abides longer than flesh. Inquisitor, permission to log an observation.
Proceed.
The risk assessment for your current mission triggered a warning.
Elaborate, operator.
Reminder, you are currently engaging in a solitary operation against an extremely hostile bioform, without any tangible data as to the existence of any tech relics created by Tiberius.
My goal is to find proof here.
Warning, your quest for sacred knowledge is based on assumptions. It is endangering the safety of your flesh body.
Noted. Now leave me be, operator.
Clue has been archived. Any annotations?
This sanctum belonged to the Caligari Sector of the cult Mechanicus, who specialize in xenos artifacts. The ancient logs indicate that they were under the patronage of Uther Tiberius.
Observation. Direct connection with a cult Mechanicus sect and an excommunicated Inquisitor might lead to political friction.
Irrelevant. Knowledge is the true manifestation of divinity, especially for an Inquisitor.
Ooh, can I activate them?
Activation sounds initialized. Defense mechanism activated.
Warning. Empyrean sensors detect a huge surge in the psychic energies. Caution advised.
It was a late warning, Operator. The source is a Zoephra, a monstrosity created to harness and manipulate the unholy powers of Warp, an aberrant but dangerous opponent.
Well, he wasn't that very dangerous, was he? Unless there's something bigger coming. Is a lot different than other characters.
Operator, I'm sending you a pit grab of a very unique apparatus.
Receive. Commencing analysis.
This must be connected to the Tiberius research.
Analysis failed. There is no match in the schematics library.
The core concept definitely suggests a uniquely modified neural upload mechanism. Remarkable. An incoming Vox message. How?
No logical explanation. The sanctum has been defunct for centuries.
It was a rhetorical question, Operator.
I bid you an efficient cycle, Inquisitor. I am Tybalt Vertax, Fabricator General of the Forge World Thule.
I would like to greet you on behalf of the Holy Ordos. This conversation is rather unexpected.
I have been monitoring your actions since you reactivated the Reactorum. Accept my condolences on the
Hey,
loss of
son.
your retinue.
Thank you
I
for the
find the
sub.
compassion surprising for a tech priest
Or
of your
did somebody
status.
gift it to
I
you?
take this remark as a compliment. Diplomacy is one of my high-priority
Oh,
mundane
thank you, Pat,
functions.
for gifting Sen.
But enough with the pleasantries,
Senpai,
Inquisitor. We must talk about Uther Tiberius.
Yeah, I don't
and
see
his
the
work.
gift part
This is highly classified
on
information.
Rumble
I'm aware
Studio.
of that. If you could visit me on station
That's why I had to
Sector
switch
11,
over
I have
to
important
flip
information
over to
for you.
Twitch. And I also got it streaming to YouTube. Wait, hold on. Will this light strip turn on now? Oh, well, I'll be damned. There we go. Yeah, that's everything. Yep, everything. So how was your shit in the shower, Pat? Did you smash it down the drain with your foot? Or was it liquidy enough from all the Del Taco? If you really want to clean out your stomach and stuff, boil up some cabbage. Eat an entire head of cabbage. It'll clean you right. It'll clean you right out. I used to do that. Defense first. +5 all resistance to constructs. Okay. Then I can put it to heat, physical, and warp. And then supreme damage reduction against damage over time effect to construct. +5 HP to constructs. Regeneration for a construct, not bad. Damage reduction to constructs. Let's see if I got anything good to equip. Some of these are fucking hard to make a decision on. Let's give it a shot. don't know why it was on something else. See, if I was doing this on with a different character,
Inquisitor,
I wouldn't be
how socially
going
proactive
from
of you to
planets.
visit
I'd be
me.
going from, I'd be going around on different space of the ship, of the Martyr.
A straightforward approach. Most commendable. I accessed the digital scrolls on your non-classified investigations and noticed the main object of your interest, and this was confirmed by your recent visit to the Sanctum. You are actively seeking tech relics of Uther Tiberius, the infamous Inquisitor excommunicated for potentially heretical studies. I have information that could significantly advance your pursuit.
Are you offering me additional information on the Xenorite sect?
That sect was terminated a long time ago. I have more valuable information for you. The Martyr, the wandering fortress monastery of Uther Tiberius, long thought to be lost, has returned to the Caligari Sector from the Immaterium.
A thorough study of the ship could reward me with precious information.
The problem is that the Martyr is currently under a highly classified inquisitorial
Tastes like there was a
investigation,
seed in
which
that.
even I have no word on. Your credentials, on the other hand, would grant you access. I have the current coordinates of the ship. I am the fabricator general of a Forge world. I have my methods. I have an informant in the retinue of the Inquisitor in charge, stationed on the ship of a certain Captain Van Winter. We could both benefit from the Archaeotech secrets in that monastery.
I'll accept your offer, Fabricator General. I will travel to the coordinates of the Martyr immediately.
Log this moment, operator. My search for the fabled monastery of Uther Tiberius is complete. We will tear it apart to find the secrets of a fallen Inquisitor.
Cursory analysis indicates that this modified Alpha-class vessel is barely functioning. Emotional outbursts are illogical and groundless.
Enough. Give me a status report instead.
Hull heavily damaged. Invocations of Blessed Recalibration obsolete. Environment unsafe due to several millennia spent in the war.
The situation is suboptimal, but manageable.
Holy shit.
This area is currently inaccessible. I will need to find a cogitator to override the local door settings.
Nothing in there.
Activation sounds initialized. I'm detecting approaching forces, probably hostile. The decks are swarming with wretched creatures. They must be the descendants of the original crew, twisted beyond recognition by the ruinous powers.
Caution. Extreme purgation protocols advised.
Another chaos ambush. This cannot be a coincidence. Activation sounds initialized. The machine spirit is opening and closing gates to divert the hordes towards me. Clever anti-intruder system.
Augur readings show a considerable number of hostiles.
Irrelevant. Survival. I am an Inquisitor of the Holy Orders. Identify yourself.
Our true name is Blessed Binary Code, an arcane hexadecimal chant. But you can call us the machine spirit of the Martyr.
You are a tech heresy. You are an AI.
Your assessment is logical, but wrong. We are the purest form of the digital apotheosis, created by the will of the Holy Orders and the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Uther Tiberius was thrice judged as a heretic. I am here to examine, catalogue, and judge his tainted heritage.
Regrettably,
This is different.
we must refer you to our directive AFA 21A, subsection 43, outlining the protection protocols concerning the confidential research program of the Martyr. Summary: leave immediately or risk the consequences.
The conversation with the machine spirit was like nothing I've ever experienced.
Engaging emotional simulators. Initiating joy.
Disabled sarcasm. This was not an ordinary machine spirit.
Was it an abominable intelligence?
No, it was something else. I've analyzed the Noosphere Extreme, and I'm certain of it.
Speculation. It could be the tech relic you seek.
A unique machine spirit operator. Did you access the Martyr Noosphere?
Positive. Shifting through corrupted diagnostic confessions now.
I need a preliminary evaluation.
The logs indicate the sense of an impending catastrophe on the Martyr before the ship entered the warp for the last time. There are references to a rebellion among the crew members, and major experiments going wrong.
Makes sense. Uther Tiberius was an excommunicated Inquisitor who notoriously dabbled in forbidden research, which is also the reason I'm here. The several millennia in the warp brought havoc to this once blessed monastery. It must be cleansed.
Last warning. Leave the Martyr immediately.
I need to perform the override incantations to enter the local cogitator network. Otherwise, these doors will remain closed.
Okay, they're all good on health.
Activation sounds initialized.
Oh, damn it, didn't see that. Well, that was just lasered up 3 ways from Sunday. I would have done the same thing.
Warning. Warp anomaly detected in the vicinity of the Martyr. Unidentified large void craft emerging from the immaterium.
Splendid. Keep me updated.
That's a loud read.
This is extraordinary. I found what I was looking for. The blessed fusion of man and machine. Now I know the secret of Uther Tiberius. By sacred digital apotheosis and uploading rituals, a penitent soul became one with the machine spirit. It was not the creation of a sentient intelligence. It is the tech relic I was seeking. Operator, I need the location of a certain apotheosis chamber.
Accessing deck blueprints now.
Whatever that place it is, it must be the very soul of this ship, and the answer to all my questions.
Let's see. Oh, wait.
The machine spirit has changed tactics.
Dilemma. You are facing properly blessed Mechanicus constructs.
Destroying these ancient machines feels like sacrilege. Operator, initiate canticles of penitence to the machine god.
Fuck was that? Must be those old ass constructs.
Contamination protocol has been initiated. Logically, must be another attempt to hinder my progress.
Shit.
The chamber I'm trying to breach is protected by void shields. I must deactivate all of them before I can teleport in.
You are attempting to impair the blessed defensive mechanisms. You are actively participating. We regret to inform you that due to your perseverance,
Generators have been deactivated. I can return to the teleportarian platform.
Readings indicate that the Voidcraft is a Chaos vessel. A Nurgle cruiser is approaching the Martyr and has launched several boarding vessels.
I need to return to the ship.
Negative. Strong Empyrean distortion field detected. Chance of successful return is estimated low.
Understood. Any ideas?
Suggestion. Allow me to calculate the most optimal vectors and use this ship to breach the Chaos Cruiser. The impact will be sufficient to blow up the reactors, destroying the hostile vessel and cutting off the reinforcements.
What are you saying? I deal with the invaders, then get stranded on the Martyr?
That is the most optimal outcome.
Permission granted, Operator. Strike down the enemies of mankind.
I will trade my faithful servitude for blessed oblivion. For the Emperor.
Gonna have to go check on the dogs here in a bit.
Entering the apotheosis chamber now.
Right after this. Fabricated scatter shield field mind link point. I'm gonna say X alpha. One. Right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check on the dogs. Alright, sorry about that. The old dog. She's just getting slower and slower. Let's continue this. Oh wait, let me make sure everything's cut. Okay, cut up there. Cut up on Twitch. And on... Oh. Sorry, yeah, but, you know, she's getting slower. She's starting to really have a real hard time walking up the steps. Wait, does she come back? No, it's the freaking... the big butthead. The young butthead. Sadie probably wanted to come lay down in here, and Sam's like, no, I want to be in here. She's got to take over the entire blanket.
Your wish has been finally fulfilled, Operator. A glorious end as the weapon of the Emperor. Your service was noted. Reverting to audio log. New entry. I am stranded on the Martyr. The loss of the valuable research stored in the information canisters of my ship is irrecoverable, but the discovery of this fabled derelict could make even that worthwhile. My first encounter with a unique machine spirit was far from peaceful. Still, the presence of the Chaos Invaders on this traveling fortress monastery could make us allies. The Martyr is under attack by the forces of Nurgle, and I want to know why. I need to find a terminal to make contact with the machine spirit again. Sounded like a distorted Vox message. Either someone is trying to communicate with me, or my Vox receiver is picking up static interference.
Blueprint. Interesting.
This Emperor has unleashed his...
The Martyr has already been tainted by the filth of Nurgle, but these traitor Marines are far more dangerous. I shall purge this place with sacred machines and extreme prejudice. I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine.
Look at those, that I see her.
I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine.
I have no idea what that even does.
Requesting digital audience with the machine spirit of the Martyr.
We have re-accessed your implants. Continue.
I suggest some adjustments to your defense protocols. Prolonging our mutual feud seems counterproductive. I propose cooperation against the invaders.
A logical conclusion. The Utherian theorem must be protected at all cost.
How shall we proceed?
A significant hostile force is moving against the Apotheosis Chamber. The security of that facility is critical.
Enload the coordinates.
Inquisitor, we have returned to the coordinates of the Martyr. I'm afraid there have been some troubling developments.
Another boarding party. They are using inquisitorial encryption, but the vault stream is distorted. The warp disturbances are probably scrambling their communications. Anything to add, Machine Spirit?
Your assessment is correct. An Inquisitor is indeed boarding the Martyr.
That's a strangely vague statement.
The mission of said agent is unrelated to your investigation. and your presence here is unknown to any Imperial affiliates other than us.
You sound like you know this person.
We gained extensive knowledge regarding the mission of this Inquisitor during the agent's first visit to the Martyr.
And you neglected to mention this fact to me.
This information was unrelated to your mission. Therefore, it was categorized as low priority. Also, we must warn you that another wave of enemy forces is approaching.
I was gonna say, where the fuck were the shooty ones?
You do speak their language. 99.2% of the Empyrean seals have been corrupted by the plague-infested scum. The way I see it, it leaves you a much easier task. Kill that prophet. And get to the chamber. For the Emperor.
I've tried everything to establish connection with my fellow Inquisitor, but due to the ever-increasing warp fluctuations, I can only hear fragments of their conversation. Whatever the agent is doing here, the readings are troubling. Something is happening on this ship.
Yeah, another chest.
I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine. I'm attempting to placate this ancient machine.
You have reached the Apotheosis Chamber. This is the shrine of digital martyrdom that you must protect. Otherwise, the Eutherian theorem cannot be upheld.
I will require access to the chamber and Uther's tech relics to complete my investigation.
Your main objective is to defend the chamber at the moment. Your request is irrelevant to the situation.
wonder why it wouldn't let me fix these two. That's bullshit. Shit won't let me move it this time.
Warning. Another wave of hostiles inbound.
Wait, why can't I move? There we go. They didn't want to come out because they knew they were all going to die.
An atrocious list.
Can't walk in between those. That's stupid.
Pit feed initiated. This is an enormous discovery. The culmination of my investigation of the tech relic of Uther Tiberius. Here I have the sacred pattern that contains the secret of the improved communion between man and machine. The creation of a spirit with enhanced cognitive abilities. The work of a true genius. This miraculous union needs to be studied and replicated.
Stored demonic essence will be released. Colossal amount of warp energy in the stasis chamber.
I don't know what is happening with my fellow Inquisitor, but that Vox message sounded dire.
Correct. This agent has made a significant contribution to the preservation of the Alpha subject. The survival of the Alpha subject is paramount.
I require access to the dossier on this Alpha subject.
We cannot comply. You must leave the Martyr immediately. We are initiating a warp jump, and the Gela shields on this subdeck have been compromised.
Log entry. I'm placing a grade Kappa immaterial burst transmitter on the subdeck, which will help me locate the Martyr later. I'm leaving the monastery now and try to establish connection with the other retinue. The Emperor protects.
The ships are cool. Unlock item type, stun grenade, don't use them anyways. Skill tree, Magos Biologos secrets. Stun mines either. Alright. Let's see. Okay, nothing on this page anymore. Ooh, that's what that one was, but it's something I don't use. Yes. Yes. How could that green one be better than than the purple? I kind of want to keep that shield though for when I need it. I know I'm gonna need it. shot. Oh, wait. Attribute. Okay, put one to health. Yeah, that's about it. Really didn't have to do that because I was right there. Usually I do that when I'm on the bridge because it's easy to get lost in this map, in the map for this.
New log entry. Due to unexplained events unfolding on the Martyr and the dubious nature of the machine spirit, I left the monastery before it jumped to the warp. I have now arrived at the teleporterium of an unknown void ship. This vessel presumably belongs to an unknown Inquisitor. However, I have no confirmation yet. Before I establish connection with the crew, I will access a data terminal with my override code to see who I am dealing with.
Oh, there we go. Almost forgot my escort. Wait, I forgot to take a hit before fucking... Oh, shit.
The Inquisitor? The great serpent shall eat his soul.
I will flail you alive. You told me that the Inquisitor was on the derelict.
witnessed certain developments. The conclusion is that there are simply too many variables in this equation. I have an inquisitorial ship investigating the Martyr and the mysterious Alpha subject. The attack of the traitor Marines was unsettling enough, but the sudden appearance of these Drukhari marauders presents incalculable risks. Grace and greatness.
I think it does drain them or it makes me strong. I need to look see what that does. So I have no idea really what this character does. Lady Regina Van Winter. Executive Officer Sergeant Caius Thorne. Science Officer Magos Biologist. Metordora Thelma. Enseer, Artificer, Omicron, Arc.
Uploading data canisters. The ship is listed as the fiefdom of the Van Winter House, a rogue trader clan whose warrant of trade is currently under re-evaluation, marked as a confiscated vessel serving the Holy Ordos. Current emergency invocations indicate that the ship has been breached. Activity log mentions an Adeptus Asтерtes engaging with the raiders and an indoctrinated tech priest executing maintenance rituals on this subdeck. My priority is to find this tech priest. The security log implied it was an emergency situation.
Yeah, and how do I get to the fucker? I mean, obviously, it's just not straightforward. Oh. I didn't see that over there. One Eldar didn't know what hit him.
But not for long.
Leave this wretch and deal with the Inquisitor.
We must alert the others.
Wait. I can decipher the blessed lingua technis, but my organic voice box is unable to respond in the same manner. I gather that you are the ranking tech priest on the ship.
Reverting to substandard audio output.
I am an Inquisitor of the Holy Ordos. State your identification tag.
Artificer Omicron Arc, in the service of the Omnissiah. Warning. Priority of social interaction currently ranked as 0. Drakari forces are attacking the central data vault.
This is unexpected. The Dark Elder are pirates and slavers, pursuing easier targets.
Analysis. Their primary function is to gather information. Advised action. Find the Adeptus Astartes unit engaged in combat with the raiding party.
I will find him.
So now I
I
actually
leave
gotta
you
find
to
out
attack sermons on
the
the
true
damage
story,
generators.
the real story of the game, since I've never played this character, and this is the one you're supposed to play. Like in most Warhammer games, it's always the Mechanicus Adeptus that you play as for like the main story. Big whole lot of nothing.
Log entry. Judging by the vestiges of battle, the Space Marine must be close. I'm still baffled by the Drakari presence on the ship. It simply must be connected to the mystery of the Martyr, but the details are unclear.
Hold it right there. Is this more trickery of the Drakari scum?
There are no recorded instances of the Dark
Is it?
Elder using such practices. You can stand down. My rosette identifies me as an Inquisitor of the Holy Ordos.
Another Inquisitor? What the... never mind. We don't have time for this. I am Caius Thorn, Sergeant of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
I cannot say that I am familiar with that chapter.
And with good reason. If you don't mind me saying so. With all due respect, Inquisitor, I would love to chat all day. But there are thieving, cowardly xenos raiders crawling all over the central data vault.
Let us purge that place then. We will talk later.
Alright.
Tell me, Sergeant, why are the Dark Elder attacking your vault?
I swear on the Holy Throne, we have no clue.
Harsh, too.
Our investigation, I see you use some unconventional methods. But as long as you cull the filth, you have my full support.
As per the statutes governing cooperation with acting Inquisitors on the part of all Imperial subjects, supporting me is your sacred duty.
Yes, and failing to comply is punishable by execution. Not that I've ever needed such an incentive.
storm? What is happening down there?
Glorious carnage. Progress is being made, Captain. We are shedding xenos blood for the Emperor.
We? The tech priest said something about some other Inquisitor.
Yes, we do have a visitor taking command. We're taking the scenic route to the bridge.
You couldn't have chosen a more unfortunate target to the system, creature.
I find your arrogance amusing. I am exactly where I need to be.
Your assumption cannot be based on any factual evidence.
You want evidence? Very well. I will flay you alive, and you will give me the keys to the Anathema Ultima. You fought well for a monkey. Almost too well for my tastes. We'll meet soon, and I'll pry the grand secret from your screaming flesh vessel.
Glorious victory. We showed them the error of their ways, with sacred fire and steel.
An analysis of the encounter can wait. Lead me to your captain first.
I don't know, what was that green dot down there? Was that the other Mechanicus? Kill 50 enemies while they are in cover. Noise. Oh, shit. See, and I would have gotten him if I was a different character. I would have had to go off at a different mission to get him.
Welcome to my ship, Inquisitor. We are very grateful for your assistance.
Your gratitude is unnecessary, Captain. My presence here is purely the consequence of a chain of unpredictable events.
You must be aware that this ship is under Inquisitorial command.
I know that, and by the rights vested upon me, I'm here to assume Inquisitorial control.
Our commanding Inquisitor is on the Martyr. I don't even know what the protocol is in such cases.
The protocol is to obey my commands, Captain, and help me find the Martyr. What was the Inquisitor investigating there exactly?
It's all classified, I'm afraid, so I've never had the chance to find out. We were inspecting the Martyr and some kind of unique creature imprisoned there when all hell broke loose, and the Martyr jumped into the warp.
We shall pray to the Emperor for the Inquisitor's well-being, Captain. But according to my calculations, I would be at best cautiously optimistic. I've placed a transmitter on the vessel, though, which might help us locate the Martyr.
That is great news. I suppose that must be what the tech priest is so eager to discuss with you.
Unlocked item type Voltec X Alpha. +1 Bionics. Combustor Melta pattern. And a passive. Strong one. Yeah. It's actually surprising that she actually had something good. Let me give it a shot. I need more. I'm gonna need more, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I have more money to... I have no idea what those are.
Subsector-wide scouring rights completed. The immaterial burst transmitter you placed on the Martyr has started sending signals through the Empyrean subconducts.
We have the location of the Martyr then.
Correct. A void ship appeared from the warp in the Atroxia subsector. It is currently docking at Port Valentinus in the Draco system.
I'm gonna need water.
Star map has been updated with the coordinates.
We have no time to lose then.
No time to lose. Spend skill. Do data, yeah. I mean, it's the only one I can do, so. Summoning. Cooldown reduction, summoning. interesting one. Okay, I'm still on tier 1 on this one. Use consumable buff item, but that's whenever I get a consumable buff item. Oh, what the fuck am I? Oh.
Inquisitor, I stretched my mind deep into the warp and connected with my own kind. I can sense the worlds beyond and the cryptic messages flickering through the darkness, all meant for you. It was an honor to fight by your side, Inquisitor.
Is it?
Your performance was remarkable, Sergeant, as one would expect from an Astartes. I'm baffled, though, that I do not know anything about your mysterious Stormwatcher chapter at all.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows. But rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Caligari Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
Fighting and dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. What else?
I'm honored to meet you, Marcos. I've already talked to your fellow tech priest. Are you conducting your research together?
Not really. The tech priest is more focused on the ways of the machine. I, on the other hand, am a high-ranking geneticist of the machine god, with an extraordinary skill set that I feel is somewhat wasted on this ship.
If that altercation with the Drukhari was any indication, you must have had a fair chance to study xenos organisms.
Indeed. Also, with the amount of combat this retinue has been involved in, I have had ample opportunities to hone my skills in the art of inoculators.
Are you offering genetic augmentations and rejuvenation rites?
That is correct. Talk to me if you need me. My blessed scalpels are always at hand.
Okay, that's what those gears are. Need to buy some gears. The fuck is this? Voltage, Voltgeist turret. Knockdown targets are knocked to the ground, only affects targets with overwhelm suppression. Slows. But it doesn't look like... Okay. Let's go buy a couple of things. hit pain point for construct if equipped on Pelosi combustor. Trench that turret. Oh, now what you butthead want? What, you went outside? Shit. Okay. Take a break. Let the dog out and I can get some water. Be right back. Hey. about that. Fucking javelinas are back. Little fuckers. And I forgot to get water because they're fucking back. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna get water real quick. I'm not gonna hit my BRB. Big butthead move. That donut stick and a Twinkie called my name. They said, "Hey, fat ass, eat me." So these two.
This mindless servitor grants access to the personal inquisitorial storage, where I will keep all the spoils of war I will find.
Gee, I wonder if there's actually any... Oh. Okay, I guess won't. Oh god, I hope my other stuff is there for my other character. Because that's just fucked up if it did. If it isn't. Those fucking astropath missions are fucking hard. Technically it is normal, so...
Tech Priest, this Imperial facility has been abandoned for a very long time. Are you certain the Alpha Pariah is here?
The data burst from the machine spirit was an emergency signal. The Alpha Pariah left the Martyr, to follow an unidentified Vox transmission originating from these coordinates.
I need more information on this place.
Cursory data siphoning reveals that the deeds of Foundation bear the seal of Uther Tiberius.
This must have been one of his secret hideouts, designated to aid his pilgrimage through the Caligari Sector. Did the Martyr follow the ancient protocols?
Tagged as speculation. Suggestion. Revert to priority assignment.
Alright. Okay, wait. Yeah, nothing. Even though sometimes the chests won't show up on the mini-map. I forgot to summon my conscience.
Humans! No corner of the galaxy is free from their unfortunate existence.
I assume this one is with the Harbinger too.
I am an Inquisitor of Holy Terror. Explain your presence here.
Tell me, human, do you speak the language of dream riddles and dead gods?
Enough of this babble. Answer my question.
I thought so, monkey. You wouldn't understand our purpose here, not even if I wanted to answer your question. But I don't.
Interesting. Most Eldari either live on their star-faring craft worlds or sail as corsairs.
These are proven facts.
My point is that these Eldar don't look like corsairs. So what are they doing here? And they are showing more hostility towards the Imperium than usual.
Analysis shows that their tribal heraldry is unique. These Eldar specimen don't belong to any craft world listed in the folios of the Unholy in the ship databanks.
I must investigate these xenos, but the Alpha Pariah is the priority.
X-loading the coordinates of the sensorium to your data slate. Access the surveillance system there. It could provide information on the Alpha Pariah and the Xenos presence.
Yeah, I have a lot of loot modifiers on some stuff. Some high modifiers too. Let's see if it actually drops some good shit.
Cortical Lexicana module has flagged in important information. Supplementary notes on the Eldar suggest that them might carry memory crystals, used for information storage.
That could be useful. I will examine the bodies. You are right, Tech Priest. How can I access the contents of this crystal?
Secondary analytical coils activated. Converting and X-loading data to your data slate now.
Yeah, that's a lot to read.
Tech Priest, did you monitor any Vox activity recently on behalf of the Inquisitor?
I have been compiling information on the craft world from the memory crystal.
A summary will suffice.
Tuathal is a minor craft world, primarily roaming in the Caligari Sector. This Eldari megastructure has been constantly succumbing to a significant chaos infection that is gradually turning it inhabitable. The Tuathal Eldari have been slowly abandoning the infected craft world, relocating to the maiden worlds in the sector. This is what I have for now.
Keep me updated.
The Void Station. The hell was that? Weirdo. Check over here real quick. I was thinking.
I have begun gathering information on the recent history of Maiden World Gloria.
Proceed, Margos.
Most of the information is classified, but it seems that after the recent Tyranid High Fleet was destroyed in the subsector, a substantial number of the surviving Xenox attacked the Tuatha Maiden World and tried to assimilate the local biomass.
Interesting. But I have a situation here, Margos. We will resume shortly.
Okay, that's... Eyes are dry now. Somebody turned the fucking furnace on when it doesn't need to be on. Do all the work.
Xenos.
Inquisitor, the contents of the memory crystal suggest an explanation for the hatred of the Craft World Elder.
There is no acceptable explanation for turning against the Imperium. But carry on.
The Tuatha Eldar requested assistance from the Imperium when their maiden world succumbed to the Tyranid invasion, but Thule Forge World intercepted the message. The Adeptus Mechanicus decided to purge the Tyranid threat in their own jurisdiction and ordered a full-scale exterminatus on the Eldari world.
Logical. The results of biomass denial override the sanctity of a Xenos world.
Loriach has become a barren wasteland, devoid of all life. These Eldari on their dying craft world lost their last hope of escape from their demise. They blame the Imperium for their fate.
It's not guarded started surprising. I mean, besides that was there.
The tech priest is skimming through the personal logs in the tech priest data hoard from the facility.
Synthetic records are really suitable for proper analysis.
He highlighted a few curious details. After the excommunication of Uther Tiberius, the place was investigated thoroughly and used by the Inquisition. After a fatal chaos incursion, it was abandoned on the order of the Caligari Conclave.
Which means that the Elder didn't attack the station.
No, they just took possession of the facility.
The Harbinger is still in the human shrine. I need to return there immediately.
The spirit stones of our brothers and sisters are empty husks. How is this even possible?
The Harlequin warned us, and foolishly we ignored her words. I will deal with the Harbinger. You stand guard here. We have a new intruder.
Access the terminal to open surveillance mode and restore power to the facility.
Well, that was quick. Let's see. Okay, back over here. Wrong.
I've located the Alpha Pariah. She's on Shrine level Alpha 4. I need to return to the ship. Then I will find her. Blessed be the power that suffuses the ancient machinery in this fortress.
Of course, the butthead got up and left. Stealth abilities. Utility harness. Unlock skill tree. No good movement. Unlock construct module. Necrosalvus module. Whatever the fuck that is. And a passive point. Nah. No, it's not good. Nope. Gonna put it to movement. I mean, he already should be fast because he's on a fucking multi-legged thingy.
Inquisitor, the Argos are detecting significant hostile forces on this level. Are you absolutely sure you want to go in alone?
This is the most optimal decision. Based on the facts I have gathered on the Alpha Pariah so far, she would be a valuable asset to the Imperium.
I don't know why it was trying to drag me to him when I'm trying to spawn my fucking constructs in.
I have noticed a sudden swarm of cherubim. What is happening, Margos?
By restoring the power grid, you have activated the local cherub shrine.
Are these cherubim performing surveillance on this level?
This is their standard behavior pattern after an extended hibernation cycle. If I may give you some advice, you can access the information gathered at the cherubim shrine.
Yes. Surveillance data is the prerequisite to tactical planning.
seeing how far they would move up, but they don't. Yeah, they don't move up at all. Unless there's actually a stream of enemies. Yeah, you won't see me fall asleep. Have me read all that. Any time of the day. Come on, I'm stuck on shit. Shit, it's on the opposite side.
You have reached the main cherub mainframe, Inquisitor.
Accessing the cherub pick feed repository is the next logical.
Fucking
Teleport beacon in range.
Oh boy.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future. We're at the crossroads, where oblivion looms close.
The one who sees his own doom can better avoid its path.
Spare me. She is dangerous. If we choose poorly, not even the Whispering God can save us.
She is magnificent, isn't she? Like the death of a son.
Her sheer existence fills me with revulsion. But still, she's just a monkey, and a weapon waiting to be used.
Quite the contrary. She has finally taken the stage. Everything will unfold from here.
Then we should play our parts too. Warriors, proceed!
Popped him like a balloon.
The Harbinger's fate resonates in the future.
Analysis. The Alpha subject has been manifesting powers currently unlisted in the classified Psyker Index.
What a tantalizing glimpse into the true potential of the Tiberius research. I must secure her immediately.
Dumbass.
attempting to placate this ancient machine.
Fan. It isn't summer anymore, so.
This is Inquisitor Crabart speaking on behalf of the Ordo Hereticus of the Holy Inquisition. We have received your code-red astropathic transmission, and our fleet is calculating arrival vector as we speak. Prepare to join our forces shortly.
Reinforcements are almost there. Why don't you just wait for them?
The Alpha Pariah has no control over her abilities, and she will react to danger fiercely. And the Ordo Hereticus are not famous for their patience.
Okay, whatever that purple thing was I picked up after picking up that evidence.
Are you trying to flee the mayhem of your own doing?
I am nothing but an observer of the unfolding tragedy.
Stop speaking in riddles. What tragedy?
The Harbinger was brought into existence for a reason. She is either the fall or the last hope of your misguided kind.
Is she now? Tell me everything about the Alpha Pariah, or I will kill you.
You have no sense of timing, human. We will meet again at a more suitable place and time.
What in the name of the Emperor was that creature?
A Harlequin. A member of an extremely militant and highly cultured subgroup within the Eldari race that doesn't belong to any faction.
Swap that out. Hey, right now I'm not doing anything with area of effect. Even though this is shit. Max suppression drops by 6 though. Which is weird for a blue. I'll leave it as is for now. Refresh them. Say, can I go? Yeah. Almost messed the chest. I don't know. I just blew up some purple. Did that come from me? That purple blast. Eyes are drying the fuck out. Other side.
The persistence of your kind, Monkey, almost makes you interesting.
I will not rest until I have secured the Imperial subject.
Why? She is unnatural. She is everything we both consider repugnant.
That is totally irrelevant to the situation.
Still, you don't need to be concerned about her. We will need her alive.
Just say where my little buddy's at.
Another memory crystal. It might contain new clues.
Yeah, that's a lot to read. That's what I get for having the map up.
Stay away from me! Did you see what I did to those... Elder?
Yes. I have the pit records of the entire encounter for further analysis.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am an Inquisitor of the Holy Orders. I have been investigating the mysteries of Uther Tiberius. I'm here to take you to safety.
Uther Tiberius. What should I even call that man? My creator? My father? My nemesis?
I have insufficient information to answer your question at this time.
And what if I want to stay here? Will you kill me then?
Do you harbor any curiosity about your origins? Wouldn't you like to gain more information on your potential?
That's all I've ever wanted. But you didn't answer my question.
It was a foolish question. I can provide protection and a relatively comfortable existence for you. Rejecting my offer would be illogical.
I'll go with you. I don't feel I have any choice, anyway.
Damn rat bitch. I'd drag your ass back with me. By the hair, like a caveman.
Inquisitor Cabal, you may be relieved to know that I have completed my mission, without your assistance.
We expected no less of you. However, I demand that you cease your involvement in this matter and place the Martyr and that Alpha Pariah into Ordo Hereticus custody.
I am a seeker of knowledge myself, and I shall be involved in the ongoing investigation.
Other Tiberius was a heretic. The Martyr has clearly been a hotbed of heretical activity. This is Ordo Hereticus jurisdiction, and we will purge every last hole of that accursed ship.
The decks are swarming with daemons. Are you prepared to start a jurisdictional dispute with the Ordo Malleus as well?
I don't like your tone, Inquisitor. Not one bit.
We could make a compromise. I can give up the investigation on the Martyr, but the Alpha subject is the most intriguing asset for the Imperium we've had. I must study her abilities.
I usually don't compromise, but considering your stellar achievements in the fight against heresy, I am willing to make an exception.
I sense a but coming.
But we might need your help as well. A sudden outbreak of potentially chaos-related infestation on Cascadia Prime requires attention. We need our forces on the Martyr. If you are willing to investigate the infestation, you can take the Alpha subject with you. The Martyr cannot leave this system, though.
I can accept that compromise.
Okay, that was a long one. Fucking eyes are dry. Fucking eye drops aren't doing shit. I need to get that little humidifier too, because it gets fucking dry as fuck here during the winter. Combustor lays pattern. Attrition feedback. Perk unlocked. Type of damage over time. Effect 1,000 times. See if we got anything there. Well, already did, but I mean,
Inquisitor, you promised me answers.
Finish
then
it
you
out.
put me in another prison cell.
Then I'm gonna
You are
call
free
it.
to wander the vessel.
Right, so I'm allowed
And,
to leave this
be
ship,
continuing-
where everyone is horrified or disgusted by me
after this.
for reasons I don't even understand.
You are the subject of a highly classified inquisitorial investigation, and you must be kept under constant surveillance.
So a prisoner. What have I done to deserve such fate?
You have done nothing wrong, yet. However, Tiberius abandoned you before you could perfect and expand your talents. Therefore, you pose a potential threat.
I don't know anything about that. I just have this energy inside me, squeezing, stretching, sometimes snapping, and then bad things happen. Like when the Martyr arrived at that fort.
What happened?
I was in a haze. I remember that the talking flesh servants on the walls were screaming at me to hide, but I couldn't. And those Elder came for me. Then I woke up properly and made them hurt.
We will study your abilities properly. I will make sure that you only use them when it is necessary.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, I should do attribute. Ooh. Three passives. Movement speed. is it? Plus 10 range damage bonus to constructs. Melee damage bonus to constructs. Area effects damage bonus to constructs. Do that one. Alright. I am going to call it. I'll be on Friday continuing Alan Wake. And then Saturday probably playing Path of Exile 2. And then Sunday continuing New Tales from the Badlands. So everybody have a good one.